Long ago, in the ancient kingdom of Kapilavastu, nestled in the foothills of the Himalayas, a prince named Siddhartha Gautama was born to King Suddhodana and Queen Maya. It was said that Queen Maya had dreamt of a white elephant entering her womb, a divine omen signaling the birth of a great soul. On the night of his birth, sages and astrologers prophesied that Siddhartha would either become a world-conquering monarch or a fully enlightened spiritual teacher. To ensure that his son followed the path of royalty, the king decided to shield him from all experiences of suffering. Siddhartha grew up in opulence, surrounded by luxury, and protected from the harsh realities of life. The king built 3 palaces for him, one for each season, and provided him with every comfort imaginable. Beautiful gardens, music, fine clothes, and trained servants filled his days. Despite this carefully constructed world, Siddhartha's heart was gentle and curious. He often asked questions that unsettled those around him. Questions about life, purpose, and the meaning of existence. But his father ensured that no answer would lead him toward renunciation. In his 20s, Siddhartha married the graceful princess Yashodhara, and they had a son, Rahula. Life appeared perfect, but an unshakable restlessness grew within him. One day, Siddhartha asked to explore the city outside the palace walls. Despite his father's efforts to prevent this, the prince ventured out with his charioteer and encountered what would become known as the 4 sights. First, an old man bent with age. Next, a man afflicted by disease. Then, a lifeless corpse. And finally, a serene monk. These sights pierced through his illusion of worldly comfort. For the first time, Siddhartha grasped that aging, sickness, and death were inescapable parts of life, and that inner peace lay not in luxury, but in understanding and transcendence. That night, a quiet resolve took root. While his family lay asleep, Siddhartha left the palace. Dressed in simple robes, he gave up his royal life and wandered into the forests. For 6 years, he sought teachers and practiced severe austerities. He fasted, meditated, and punished his body, hoping that denial would free him from worldly attachments. Yet he realized that extreme suffering was not the path to enlightenment either. It was in that moment he discovered the middle way, a path of balance between indulgence and hardship. Eventually, Siddhartha arrived at Bodh Gaya, where he sat beneath a large fig tree, now known as the Bodhi tree, and vowed not to rise until he attained the truth. Days passed as he entered profound states of meditation. The demon Mara, symbolizing the ego and illusion, tried to disturb his focus with fear, temptation, and doubt. But Siddhartha's mind was unwavering. As the night ended and dawn approached, Siddhartha's inner vision expanded, and he saw the truths of existence clearly. In that moment, he became the Buddha, the awakened one. Instead of keeping this enlightenment to himself, Buddha chose to teach. He traveled to Sarnath, where he gave his first sermon, explaining the 4 noble truths. That life is suffering. Suffering is caused by desire. Desire can be overcome, and there is a path to end suffering, the Eightfold Path. These teachings were not dogmas, but practical tools. They offered a way for all beings, regardless of caste or background, to rise above ignorance and reach liberation. For the rest of his life, Lord Buddha wandered from village to village, sharing his teachings with kings, farmers, monks, and even criminals. He built a community of followers, monks and nuns who dedicated themselves to the Dharma. His presence brought calm wherever he went. He taught compassion without conditions, mindfulness in every breath, and wisdom through self-inquiry. He discouraged blind rituals and insisted on direct experience as the path to truth. At the age of 80, in the town of Kushinagar, the Buddha lay down between 2 sal trees. As the moonlight filtered through the leaves, he gave his final teaching. All things are impermanent. Work out your own salvation with diligence. With a tranquil breath, he passed into Mahaparinirvana, leaving behind not just a religion, but a legacy of inner peace, compassion, and mindful awareness that continues to guide millions across the world. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mythology Medley. Click the bell icon for more such amazing mythological content.